As All Hallows Eve draws closer, an ethereal wind blows through the veil and through the worlds of Larps, carrying whispers of dark tales and secrets untold, from their worlds to yours. These are Larptales from Beyond. Alright, I don't know how much time I have before whatever this rift or thing is closes. And here is a story about how I got these scars and how I met the laughing demon. So I come from this little town called Rivesonge, which is pretty much always assaulted by forces that come from the mist, be it lesser demons or like demons that have ascended to higher sort of power. But with whatever demon, you can always rely on mist-forged weapons to be able to defeat them pretty easily. But this one time, there was a beast that came to town, and said beast swallowed a mist weapon whole, something unheard of. That weapon belonged to one of the master swordsmen of the town, and driven by grief and anger, he took off in the woods to try to find his sword and the beast. Most of his clan members tried to go looking for him, only to come back, beaten, bloodied, one of them even missing a leg. One of the only clan members left that was healthy was their doctor, one of the best in town. And as we were in the middle of the town, he told us that he wanted to take off and try to look for his clan member. Thing is, we couldn't just let him go. He was an ally and a really good doctor, so we decided to follow him and help him on his quest to protect him in case of an attack of demon, because in the distance, in the woods, from time to time, you could hear screams and shouts of battles, weapons clashing, and unworldly screams. So as we take off in the forest, we go around the woods to the different forts, asking if they found him, if they found Orin, or if they have any news of the beast, without any success whatsoever, actually. So at one point, defeated, we started making our way back to town. The thing is, we took a path that leads us to this dirt bridge. And as we get there, I'm leading the pack of maybe we're like 4. Me, the doctor, Eleanor, and Marcus. So as we get to the dirt bridge, I see 2 shadows walking up the dirt bridge because it ends in a ramp. So I call out, "Who goes there?" And the 2 shadows suddenly lowered their heads, lift up their shoulder, and get in a fighting stance. And one of them has a red glowing orb that appears behind it. And I see that orb is carried by a giant muscly arm coming from its back. Automatically, I shout to my partners to take up their arms and get ready. But as I say that, we hear this delirious laughter, and it comes in pair as both the creatures charge toward us, laughing. One of them hits Eleanor, our only man carrying a shield, and he turns and starts attacking Marcus, creating a gap in our defense and leaving me faced with the one with the arm coming out of its back. As I look at it, I can barely see it due to the glow of the red light coming from its hand. And I block the first hit, but the second hit tears through my armor And as it does, I can already feel the blood pumping out, and it's just going. And I keep bleeding, so there I am in pain trying to block, and the demon, as I get finally a good look at it, that's when I get hit and I fall. I hear my battle brothers fighting behind me, and then a hand grabs me and starts dragging me as I hear my friends fighting in the distance. I got dragged and dragged into the woods until I could see nothing. Nothing but a dark red glow above me. Then the dragging stopped. Couldn't hear the distance. Fighting was done. But then this ugly, disgusting head appears above me as I lay on my back. Dark-skinned, stretched across bones. Mouth stretched in a disgusting, pointy smile. And as it stared at me, it laughed and laughed. And that's when it went for my stomach and just started gnawing through my skin, going for my entrails. All I could do was scream. And suddenly, he stopped eating, and he left me there as bait. I stayed there laying on my back, bleeding. And then it came back, slashed right across my face, knocking me unconscious from the pain. And when I woke, all I could hear was fighting in the distance again. Marcus had gone to town, gathered up forces to come save me. As they got there, I laid in front of the dirt bridge. They actually dragged me there as bait, and the smaller creature was laying next to me. So as they got up to my body, he rose from the ground and attacked them. That demon, that laughing, maniacal demon, still roams the forest to this day. Sometimes you can hear his laughter in the forest. Don't be afraid. This was but a tale from my world. Just hope that it doesn't find its way to yours.